Well, that was worth the wait. That was 15 seconds well spent. Come on up, Richard.
Congratulations. Finally. Didn't have that trouble at the Food Network, did you?
No, not at all. They just don't answer my calls. I was going to ask you what you thought were the successful aspects of the film and what could be improved, but
don't ask.
I think
no,
I'm
but
just
you
gonna...
got no. But you had an interesting challenge and you did it. You know, they must have been happy with that, right? I mean, it's like you were clever with it. It says what it says. You know, it's great. No, I mean, appetizing. I don't know.
You created characters. You told a story.
Yeah, no, in 15. It's not easy to do, actually.
Yeah, it was
quick.
15 seconds in 8 weeks. We had to take the concept from, take the project from concept straight through to execution.
Yeah.
So
Are they having you do more, like do different variations on it?
No, but I mean, I'm going to go back to it at some point, I think.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's a great thing. Look at having, especially as you know, as an animator, if you have a specific thing, challenge to do, it does help because obviously, you're in a dark room, kind of spacing out. Having a directive like that is great, and you did it. So
what do you think of boundaries, parameters to work within?
well, I think it's great. They're there, so.
Yeah.
People always say, "Oh, if you had more money." The thing is, even if you have a lot of money, you still hit a wall. There's never enough money, but it's good to not have that. Sometimes it makes you become more inventive, more creative, deal with things in a way that you wouldn't ordinarily. And I appreciate that when I see that. You just see somebody. You're forced to be creative. And you're not just throwing money at it and stuff. So. No. Well done.
One question that I wanted to ask is I know you're a propagator of stop motion, as we've heard today. I was wondering what you think are the benefits of CG or digital animation as a storytelling medium.
I think it's all great. I mean, I've done a lot of that as well, And the thing is, people always like, oh, well, this technique versus that. And at the end of the day, you still have to do the same creative process to get there, I mean, you still illustrate, you still draw, so I mean, I've worked with many great, animators that do computer, and it's the same thing, you're still asking for acting, you're still asking for, soul and whatever in it, so, I think it's great, and again, you kind of pick the project for the medium, and I've done several things where, I've done CG stuff, and, like I said, I've worked with great animators in that form, just like you'd work in cell animation or stop motion. So they're good,
And lastly, and this might be a bit of a loaded question, but I was wondering what you feel it means to be an animator.
Well, it's lonely, as you know. It's you're a different type of person. I mean, I remember going to Cal Arts. I thought, wow, I didn't realize there were other people out there like strange like me, like you just kind of, it's a weird kind of group of people, because it requires very, as you well all know, real specific, patience, artistry, you really need a certain strength to be an animator. And like I said, not many people understand that unless you are an animator, that's why it's kind of a special group of people, and and you have to be kind of, unfortunately, not fit into society very well. It's got some problems in other areas.
Great. All right, Richard, your 15 seconds are up.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, man. Good luck, man.